Hello everyone, welcome back to this crossbow only Let's Play of Dark Souls 3. Which I say light crossbows only, and dual wielding them. Because that's the name of the game. And I am very thankful and happy that the Cathedral of the Deep boss, the Deacons of the Deep, are dead, and I do not have to go into this boss room anymore. Because that was... they were mechanically set up in a way that made crossbowing them difficult to learn. In retrospect, I would say, once you know what you're doing, it is actually very doable. But it threw my expectations on my head completely. What the best way to fight them with crossbows only is. Since it involves staying very far away from the one that you actually want to kill, which is kind of counterintuitive to how you would normally fight them. Hello, Henry.
And we meet again. We spoke before on the road to Sacre. I'm well pleased we reached the little orange appeal and so.
You're all good.
All.
Let's see if we can do his quest line to the end, I think. Anyway, so we're all dressed in white and we're all hyper resistant to curses. I guess we can do away with that particular build. We've pretty much done everything up until the Abyss Watchers fight proper now. And although I inadvertently sort of leveled up due to doing Yor's questline all the way to the end, the extra points did go into luck, so it's almost like I didn't level up at all. Let me think. We're gonna go to the Catacombs next. I'll finally feel like I'm moving forward rather than sideways through this game. What to do for Catacombs run? I guess I don't need to do anything. We could just continue on the way we are. Maybe pick up some crossbow bolts. Now, in my head, I have a game plan where I will be doing the Smoldering Lake all the way up to the boss, but I won't actually complete the boss until Grey Rat goes on his second expedition, and then we'll go back and we'll defeat the old demon king, and that should complete Grey Rat's quest line early before I have to fight Pontiff Sullivan, which is probably a good idea. All in all, yeah, I've gone through a lot of bolts over the course of this time. Oh man, oh wait, no, those are sniper bolts, so I'm not quite as bolt poor as I seem at first. I did go through a lot of bolts though, there's no doubt about that. All my clever machinations with the purging stones and the rolling off things, the purging stones and the alluring skulls in that boss fight, it was all wasted. Turned out I didn't need any of those things. I just needed a more sound strategy to actually do them. Just both, it's kind of disappointing and at the same time kind of like, there's a way to do these things. You just had to know. I think maybe I didn't actually touch the Abyss Watchers bonfire, which is... And I think I didn't do that because I didn't want the Catacombs door opening, because I think that's the trigger that makes Yor die early, and I was hedging my bet on the purging stones up until the very end, so that turned out to be a weird bet to make. I didn't really win or lose it. It didn't help or hurt. Anyway, let's just go up here. I did farm a lot of souls during that interlude with the Deacons of the Deep, but they all went to just ammunition. Really? What kind of ammunition are we using? Standard bolts? Yeah. Well, certainly got enough of them, so just keep using them. The upgraded crossbow actually does a respectable amount of damage. But there's a bit of a power gap between my left and right hands now, because I used all that tight note on that one bow. went and killed the dragon on the high wall and everything, just to eke out the amount of large titanite I'd need. But hopefully we'll get a bunch more large titanite as we go through the catacombs. I do believe that's where we start picking some up more regularly. Touch the bonfire. Forgive me if I sound a little throaty. I'm trying to clear it, but it doesn't want to move. Why are there always such a huge amount of bloodstains here? I'm guessing people who die in this tunnel must get flicked up to the top of the stairs when their bloodstain appears. Which seems like a weird thing to do. Now, since I can't use divine weapons, I'll just have to deal with their respawning. They do have shields, so not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. Oh. Seriously gonna make me take that very last bit of health off you? It's too bad I can't rely on my favorite tactic, which is hitting them as they get up. The target lock doesn't seem to apply until fairly late in their getting up animation. And it would be hard to free aim it. Here's where I'll start dealing with enemies where not having a shield is going to suck a bit. These roly-poly skeletons. Oh. Thank you very much, target lock. It made the camera spin around when I tried to push backward. Oh yeah, these guys are tough. Try a heavy bolt. Nope. Now that I think about it, of course they're tough because they're skeletons and they are not at all weak to thrust damage. Because, you know, we do follow some skeleton logic here. Blunt weapons work really well. But thrusts and slashes don't really affect them too much. Nope. Okay. Perhaps not. Should not be trying to fire at them when they're rolling at me. But it looks like there's a definite gap between my... Not doing as much damage as I might have hoped at this point. Thankfully the one without a shield is pretty easy prey. Oh. And of course, because they're skeletons, they're idiots with death wishes. Which I will support wholeheartedly. You're not going to get shot off of me. I'm going to shoot you instead. Ugh, I am taking a lot of damage, and my roll isn't really helping here. What could I do? Increase my bleed resistance actually sounds like a good idea. And then we go armor. So... I actually kind of like the idea of having my head exposed, but not too many good headpieces, to be honest. I kind of want the Pyromancer one. Still, that's neither now nor then. Where's my Lothric Knight armor? It's always a good standby. See how much I weigh after I put it all on. I could afford to go just a little heavier, but I guess I don't have anything heavier than Lothric Knight stuff, which is surprising, but okay. Slightly heavier helmet, maybe. Exactly 70. That wouldn't be any good, though. You know what? I'm okay with it. Let's not waste too much time fiddling with our equipment. Oh. Oh, man. That was a weird thing to have happen. Well, at least they're weirdos. I can deal with weirdos up to a certain point. Who's coming at me? Oh, crap. This isn't like Dark Souls 1 where I know the exact location of every enemy. I can still be surprised in this game. For sure. Now then. That was weird. Oh well. So be it. I thought there was an archer up here. Oh well. Guess not. There are some more headless goons though. Oh. Stupid target lock. Don't break there. Even if it's just to delay them, the second crossbow comes in handy here. Okay, well, it's not so bad. I was a little worried at first, but we're muddling on okay. I think maybe the cloaked skeletons are going to be my main trouble. Because if they all take 8 to 10 shots each, then it's going to take a bit of time to wear them down. And I particularly don't like the ones with the shotels, but maybe it won't be so bad this time. Because I have at least some freedom just to roll as much as I want and hit them from afar. I think a lot of my trouble with them has always been trying to hit them close up when they don't want to be hit. We'll find out soon enough, though. Oh, wait, this one's a get back upper. Okay, I'm ready. Come at me, bro. Oh, nope. Those jumps make things awkward. Okay, there. Well, let's grab our loots. Pyromancy tome, I think. Something of that ilk. Can't really knock them off ledges either this way. Oh well, they still go down. Stop the surprise from happening. Yeah, they do not take much damage. Also, that knife play